What's up, YouTube? This is Coding for Noobs, the official coder of Paradox Remote Administration Tool, and one of the official coders of Black Trinity. Today, I'm studying new tutorials. This will be my sockets season, I'll call it. Sorry about that. Basically, during this little season of tutorials, I'll be teaching you guys about sockets. And to start, we'll be doing some TCP sockets. Let's go ahead, open up Visual Basic, and new project, and we'll make a console application, and we'll call it TCP client tutorial. Basically, in this tutorial, I'm going to do half coding for a TCP client, and in the next tutorial I'll finish it, and then there'll be probably 4 more tutorials after that for the server. Only because we're going to be making a basic remote administration tool. I'm not going to show you guys any of the malicious code. I'm just going to do it all like legal code and stuff because I'm not for malware, at least for tutorials. Anyways, when we're making a TCP client, we need a few namespaces. So as soon as you probably already guessed, we're going to need the system.net.sockets. System.net is always nice to have too. And then we're going to need a stream, or we're going to have to be able to work with streams. So we'll import system.io and system.threading, so we can multi-thread some of our features. Next thing we'll do is dim client as TCP client, and we'll dim remote address as string equals 127.0.0.1, and then we'll dim remote port as int32 equals 85. Alright, so basically what we've done with our variables is we created a new TCP client, or not a new one, we just we created a TCP client, and we declared a string called remote address, and it's equal to the IP address of our local host. And we created an integer with the value of 82, and that'll be the port that we'll be connecting on. Now I'm gonna teach you guys a little bit about multi-threading, because we're gonna have to keep the console open. Because if we run this right now, it's just gonna run and close as soon as it gets to sub main. So what we want to do is sub keep open, and then we want to do and loop, and we'll do console.read line. So it's just continuously reading the console line, and we'll dim t as new thread address of keep open t.start. And what this is going to do, it's going to keep our console open the whole time. That way, it doesn't close after running our code. So if we open this up right now, it's going to be like this, and it's just going to stay open until someone hits exit. Now we're going to have to create another subroutine called sub connect. And basically, during this subroutine, we're going to do the code for when our TCP client connects. In there, we're going to make a try statement. So we're going to try to do the code, and then we're going to catch ex as an exception, and we'll write the exception to the console. So console.writeLine ex.message, and then we'll thread.sleep. So we're going to wait another second, and then we'll try connecting again to see if we can connect. This basically, what this will do is, if we can't connect to the host because maybe they're offline, maybe you're not using your RAT right now, kind of thing, then this is going to wait and keep trying every second. Sorry, I was just getting a drink. Now under the try, we're going to do client equals new TCP client. So we're creating a new instance of the TCP client class that's built into the sockets namespace. And inside the bracket, or the parentheses, we're doing remote address and remote port. So what that's going to do, it's going to try to create a new TCP client connecting to the remote address into our remote port, which is the stuff up here. This part's done for now, because we have to code it a little bit more. So under the submain, we can now do connect. And here we'll write console.writeLine connected. Connected on, or connected to, and remote address, and remote port. So we're just going to let people know that we connected. Next thing we're going to do is, since this is going to be an async, or however you say that, kind of connection, we have to do sub receive by val I as I async result. And basically, now we go back up here after the console.writeLine, and we're going to do client.getStream. So we're going to get the network stream of our client, and we're going to begin to read it. And if there's, we're going to store what we read in a new byte with nothing in it. And we're going to read from the offset 0 and 0 bytes, and we're going to send what we read to receive, address of received, and it's going to be nothing. So basically we're not reading any data from it yet, we're just telling the receive sub that we read something. So when, or that something was sent to us in the network stream. And when something's sent to us in the network stream, we want our sub receive to take that data and be like, oh, okay, well I got some data, and what do I do with the data now? Now we're going to do another try statement, and we'll try, if there's an error, we'll go connect to see if we're connected or not. And up here we'll do if client connected equals true, then exit sub, because maybe there's just an error in when we're receiving or something. So we don't always want it to create a new client, because then you get server dupes or client dupes. Anyways, here we're going to go back and do dim r as new stream reader client.getStream. So now we got the stream of our client, and now we're going to dim parsing data as string equals string.empty. So now we had to make an empty stream, and we'll do parsing data equals r.readLine, and then we're going to copy this line right here and paste it down here. Okay, now I'm going to explain to you guys what we did. When we're notified that we received some kind of data, or the server wants us to read something, we're going to create a new string called parsing data, and it's going to have nothing in it, so it's just going to be an empty string. Then we created a new stream reader to get the network stream of our client, and we're going to read a line from that, and whatever we read out of it, we're storing it in the string parsing data. After we received it, we continue reading shit, or trying to receive shit. So we'll just continue trying to get data from the server. And as soon as something is received, then we do this shit all over again. So it just keeps looping and repeating itself without ping pong. Next thing we'll do is send data. So by the data as string, and we'll do another try statement. And on error, we'll try to connect again to see if we're still connected or not. So sub connect. And here we'll do dim w as new stream writer, because now instead of reading from the stream, we want to write to the stream. Client.getStream, and we'll do w.writeLine data, and then w.flush to flush the data into the stream. So what this is doing, anytime they call the sub send, we create a new stream writer, that writes to the client network stream, and then we write the data to the stream, that is being sent through the sub, and then we flush it into the stream. That way the server will receive it. That's it for this tutorial. I'll show you the rest of the tutorial, or the rest of this how to make the client in the next video. Please guys, subscribe, rate, and comment.